Hello, everyone. I am so happy to see y'all. I need to put the live on my computer so that I can see comments and not mess up something. So while I am doing that real quick, I just want to, because I want to be able to say hello to everybody. And y'all, please keep in mind, I didn't have work today. And so I threw on some makeup and tried to do my hair to not scare the hecky out of y'all. So I know it doesn't look great right now, but I just didn't want to scare everybody here in the chat. And I am fixing to bring on Randall, but I want to quickly say hello to everybody and say welcome. Now, if you are in here and you're not participating in the Spangler, you are still free to stay. It's okay. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that is here. Thank you for everybody that is participating in the season of Spangler. So I just want to quickly say hello to everyone. Hello, Marion. Thank you for saying, don't forget to hit that like button. Hello, Christina M. Joe. Here's Lee. He's setting up our tables for us, takes out the trash and recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some Nutella along with white, dark, and milk chocolate fountains. Oh, we missed some of the, oh, there it is. Fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystery of Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit the like button on the way to your seat. Last minute adds some, he had some stuff in there. So hello, Sherry and Katie, Mandy, see Cindy, Courtney, Aaron. Hello, Alyssa. Thank you for being here. John, Cheryl, White, Robin, Pennington, Jana, Sparkle with Tyler. Hello, Susan, Bonnie, Christine Muscatel. I know I butchered that. I'm sorry. Hello, Carol. Happy Little Drills. Leona. I love you, Leona. You're so awesome. I know, right? Loving the specialty cupcakes, right? Yes, Lee, we got it. Understood. Well, you are perfect. Carol K, Ellen, Christine, Marty, Diamond Dumpling, Sue. Hey, Sue. Kim, Diamonds and Dragonflies, Cindy Lou, Ruth, Wendy. Oh, thank you. You have 2 Spanglers, Train of Dreams and Dragon Brigade. You're lucky I do not have Dragon Brigade. That one is on my wish list. So help me one of these days. I'm going to get it. I do have Train of Dreams, but I don't have Dragon Brigade. Hello, Kelly, you, Robin. Oh, that it just went. What did it just do to me? I don't know what it just did something to me. It went up there. Hello, Diamonds Around the World. Hello, Tammy. Kim got a new groove. Stacy S. Hello. Alyssa, see, you're sweet. You have to say that because you're my friend. I love you, sweetie. Aw, thank you, Lee. Y'all are so funny. Hello, Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin. Hello, Brenda. Oh, thank you, Marion. Hello, Dutch Tinkerbell, Robin Dennis, Rose, Stephanie, Kat J, Crystal, Francis, Grams Fertah. Hello. Oh, your phone foes. Hello, Carolyn, Nancy, Brandy. Let's see, Sarah, Elizabeth, Sean, Pate, Sparkly Stuff, Karen, Julie, Diamonds and Demise. Oh, now see, that sounds like something I would love because I'm a forensic person. Okay, so now that I've gotten to the bottom of that, and I also have not only Randall, but I do have my bestie, who I love with everything in my heart. Yes, that's right. Are we ready? As my bestie says, spa hour with Randall. But I will go ahead and I will bring them on. But I do want to tell y'all all something before we get started. So let me go ahead and bring them in.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Look, Kara's ready for her spa day.
Getting into my zen.
Oh,
now, before we turn this over to Randall, because we are going to do that fairly quickly. Number one, I want to say a couple of things. Y'all, I got behind. Randall, luckily for me, did not give me a bad grade on this. So I'm very happy for that. because I got behind. This week was a little crazy for me. Friday, we thought my daughter was going into labor. I didn't even know if I was going to be here tonight in case she went to the hospital. I was ready to send everything to Kara, and then I realized that I didn't put everything down. So, like a little busy little beaver, because I put everything down. And let me just tell y'all something first off. The event has definitely grown, even from draglings and books. And I just wanted kind of to share y'all with y'all because it blows my mind, and I am so eternally grateful. So during the July event for start photos, we had 148 entries. Okay. And between start and week 1, we had 263 entries. For this event so far, for our start, we had 218 entries.
Yay!
And between start and week 1, a total of 413 entries.
Yay!
That's amazing.
So I am so happy, number one, to see that you guys are, because I told you, I just want Randall stuff loved on. And so it makes me so happy to see that more and more people are doing this. I also went so far as to, some people like to know how many different pictures are being worked on and what's the most popular. Because some people want to know, am I working on the one that is the most popular that everybody's working on? So yeah, me being a math weirdo, I went and did that. So as far as different canvases, the number of different canvases of Randall's, 70 different images are being worked on.
Wow.
Y'all, and there's more than that that's been released. That's just 70 of the, I don't even know how many images of Randall's have been released, but it's obviously more than 70.
I think it's more than 100.
I think so. That's why I don't have all of them as much as I want all of them. So I am still on a mission to try to figure out how to do that. But yes, there are 70 different canvases. We also have 2 cross-stitch patterns from Haid that are not even made into diamond paintings that are being worked on. One, I think, is called Snow Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what the other one was. That's going to make me crazy that I can't remember I wrote it down here. I was like, cross stitch. And I was trying to figure out which one it was because I was like, many flights of imagination. I don't know what many means other than maybe they took the image. Heaven and Earth Designs did a smaller cross stitch version of it. Is the only thing I
believe they probably did a smaller version of it. There's been a few pieces, some of the houses they've done where they've kind of cropped in the edges and made mini versions of them, and they look really cool the way they've done that. Yes.
So someone is working on that. All right. So the top 3 canvases that are being worked on at this point, the top one, even my bestie has this one, Trimming the Tree.
Ah.
Yeah. So that is the top image that is being worked on. The second most popular one is Santa's Surprise.
Love it.
And in third place is Nap Time.
Ah, cool.
So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, y'all might not be interested in, my geek self that just wanted to see, but I just did. Okay, so what we're going to do, is there anything, and y'all please stay tuned to the end of the live because that is when we will be doing our giveaways for week 1. Okay. So, but we want to watch Randall work, and Randall, I'll try to remind you when.
Okay.
How long? Like maybe we want to do 3 or 5 minutes before the end.
I'd say 10.
You say 10?
How many prizes are we giving away?
So we're giving away, okay, so we have a pen from KJ, a pen from O'Brien, a tumbler and notebook set from Kokisha, our Butterfly Kisses. We have a DAC gift card and a gift card from DP Wood Sparklers, and I believe that's it. Five things.
I would say at least 10 minutes because it takes longer than you think.
Okay.
That works for me. I can keep drawing. Once you start giving things away, I can keep working on this piece, and everyone can keep watching that.
Right, and then we'll have you pick the number.
Yes,
like we usually do. All right,
yeah.
So let me go ahead and Kara, before I switch us over to Randall for our spa time, is there anything that you want to say before we put him front and center?
Oh, I'm just excited. Spangler's Army, I don't know what we're going to call it, but Spangler's Army is growing. Spangler Nation is growing.
I call us Spanglerites.
Spanglerites are
We're
growing.
Spanglerites.
Spanglerites unite, right? All
All right.
right.
So let me get this laid out here. Oh, well, I guess I got to switch him here. And then let me get him. There we go, Randall.
Okay.
Off we go.
So this is the piece I'm working on for this event. I had it drawn out in pencil last week. Whoever was watching knows that I just started doing my color last week on it. And you can see during the week, I've added a lot more color to it. And all the colors will need more layers and layers and shapes and such. But my goal is to have this completely done by the end of the event, and the extra grand prize this time is a framed print of this. We're going to give away a framed print of this, and along with a small original, just like I always do. So I will again, and by the way, thanks everyone for going to my website and checking out my prints. There's a lot of stuff on there that's not a diamond painting yet, but my books are there, the bedtime story book, and I've had people ordering these Dias for Dragling book. Since we're getting close to Christmas, if there's any small kids in the family, these are wonderful. And if you order them from me, they are signed. A lot of these books, except for the coloring books, are available also from Diamond Art Club, as long as they still have them in stock.
Real quick, I want to answer this question because this poor thing, Dutch Tinkerbell, she says, do you have to be live for the giveaway because it's 2 a.m. here now? No, sweetie. You do not have to be live for the giveaway. All I ask is just watch it on replay to see if you won.
Also, we will be posting the winners and what they won on the Draglings and Books Facebook page. So check tomorrow and we'll put that up.
So you poor thing. No, I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning. God bless you for even being here at this point.
Really? I would not be up at 2 a.m. I used to do that when I was younger. So the 2 coloring books are available on Amazon, but there's a link on my website, randalspangler.com. You can get the 2 coloring books also. And there's a lot of artwork in there, a lot of draglings to color. So tonight, I'm going to continue work on this piece. And as you remember last week, I asked for suggestions for titles. They have definitely
done that. I promise you, I will be getting you a list.
Inundated you.
And the frame.
You're not going to have to worry about how many to choose from. You're going to have a lot of choices.
It's going to be tough. The framed print of this is going to go to the person whose title I choose. And if more than one person submits that title, it'll be the first person that submitted that particular title. It is going to be tough because I looked over the list already and I was just overwhelmed by the amount of titles. I'm not sure how many there are, but I think there's well over 100 titles to choose from. So it's going to be very difficult. And I could have never thought of all these different ideas that people are coming up with. So what I'm going to do is try to turn my camera around, which is always a little bit of a thing to do. So you can watch me work on this. In the meantime, you get to see my ceiling here in my work room. Isn't that exciting?
It's a very pretty ceiling.
More and settings, camera.
Y'all, if he's blurry, it just probably means that there's a slight connection. Like, you know, internet runs and sometimes it can make things blurry, but I think it will be okay, y'all.
Back camera. Okay. All right. Here we go. I am trying to do this on the wide screen like I did last week. I'm going to move these books up out of the way here. I don't know if you probably have noticed as I work on things, I love to take it and just twirl it around. It helps me reach whatever thing I'm working on this piece. So you can see what I've done here. The dragling, I've added a lot more color to him and a lot more shading with the colored pencils and even a little more watercolor on top. And then I started doing a base color of on the cupcakes. I'm still trying to figure out some more colors. I want them to be very, very colorful. And finally, in the end, I will add little sprinkles to them also. So there'll be other multicolored things. So we've got cherries here. This is going to be like a little sparkly orange flavored candy of some sort here. This could be, these are beginning to look like blueberries up here. And lots of good, creamy, thick, sweet icing. And this will be a strawberry right here. So, and this will be a chocolate cupcake here. I do think this one over here is probably going to have a lot more chocolate on it. I didn't want to do chocolate here. This one's got a little chocolate square on the top, and that's what the dragling's going for first. They like to take the goodie off of the top of the cupcake first and eat that, and then work on the cupcake.
Because this is Dagmar, right? So she's digging in.
This is Dagmar, yes. And before it's finished, she will get her little eyelashes.
I love that she's going for the chocolate before the fruit.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when you have a nice meal, it's kind of, you know, it'd be fun to have dessert first, but then you probably wouldn't finish your meal if you did that. So
life is uncertain. Eat dessert first.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we have done that before. We have eaten dessert and then we ate what we wanted to of our meal, and we were perfectly fine and happy.
So
I have been known on occasion to have cake for breakfast. So yep, got it.
Ooh.
Oh,
That sounds good. That sounds good. So I'm the big teapot in back. I'm doing all one color, and it's not going to be a bright red like a cherry red. It's a little more of a, what would I call it? A little more of a maroon, or a little bit more of a violet range or something. But anyway, it's a nice contrasting color to the green dragon, which you can see by putting that color behind the dragon's head really makes his head pop off of the page there.
oh, it does.
That's my goal of doing an opposite color. And it will have a bit of design work in it, and it'll be shiny glazed teapot. So by the time I'm finished, this design work here will be more obvious, because it'll have little highlights on the little ridge. It'll be slightly raised. So you do little highlights all over to make that obvious, but it won't be a real big, strong, overpowering design that would be distracting to the dragling's face and eyes right there. If you had a really busy, multicolored, strong design back there, his face would get a little lost in all the design work. So that's kind of why I do it this way.
But I love the fact that your books, your teapots, your mugs, like, they're never just plain. And I love the fact that there's always like these really pretty, cool details on them.
Yes, I love to do that. Sometimes I have to hold myself back because I'd like to do more detail on them, but there's only so much I can do. And if you if you saw my house, you would see I don't hold back too much on details and small stuff.
Oh yeah, I love that one chair that you have that just, oh my God, that Gothic chair.
Oh,
Oh my God, that is
the
gorgeous.
bishop's chair. Yes, yes, yes.
Stephanie wants to know, where did you first learn the technique of layering watercolor and pencil?
I just did it. I'm sure I'm not the first person that's ever done it. I know that. But I used to do these drawings. And I always worked on a brown colored paper, but I would do ballpoint pen drawings, which would almost look like it would be like a Bic fine point is what it used to do. And I guess they still make Bic pens.
Mhm.
And it would almost look like a pencil drawing because I do the shading and everything with it. And I would tint that with watercolor. So the colors were there, but they weren't real bright. And somewhere along the way, another artist introduced me to colored pencils. And she said, in fact, she was a ceramics artist, but she made dragons, of course. And she introduced me to colored pencils because she liked to draw also. And I started putting them on, and I really liked them, the way they brightened up the colors. And as I used them over a period of time, I found I was putting on way more color on the paper and covering up all that ballpoint pen drawing to where you could just barely see it underneath. And I thought, why am I doing this complete drawing with shading when I'm going to cover it up with color? So I cut out the ballpoint pen part, and now I just sketch the idea out in pencil and go directly to the watercolor and then the colored pencils on top. So it's just kind of it evolved, the way I'm doing this. It just evolved.
I can tell you, we're definitely happy for it because that's the one thing that, you can always guarantee with the Spangler painting is you're going to have that super fun, colorful painting, vibrant that you get to work with. And that's what makes, or at least for me anyway, makes it so much fun.
Thank you. Well, it's fun putting the colors on and seeing how colorful everything can get. In a little bit, I'm going to jump down to Dagmar's eyes. I was just working on it this week, and it's like, oh, I really want to draw the eyes in, but I thought, no, I'm going to wait till the event and draw the eyes in, because that's a fun part, because then Dagmar really comes alive when she has eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of strange when you see them with anything without eyes. Once the eyes get in, you're like, okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Exactly. So I'm just doing a little bit of shading up here too, and I'm using this color, and Prismacolors are the pencils that I use, and this color is mulberry.
Marion wants to know, are you planning on giving DAC that picture? I think it's
DAC. Absolutely. Yes, I think this with the colors that it's going to have would make an amazing diamond painting.
I agree.
Especially, I'm just hint, especially for spring and Valentine's Day.
It'll take them a while to go through the process. I don't know. I'm sure they already have a variety of new pieces kind of lined up. Say this piece is for this month and this piece is for this month, and those things a ways ahead. So it always takes them a while to take a piece. And then it has to be charted into diamond paintings and then actually produced. Right. Because when they announce it on Saturday, people get the diamond paintings within a couple days.
Oh yeah.
So they have to be ready, and they sure do know what they're doing.
Yeah, they have to take one of the things with diamond painting, from what I've seen, and Kara, of course, knows this probably more than anyone. She's got a lot of friends that have access to this or know about this, that they got to take the picture. It's got to go be like worked on, and then it has to be approved before it can be made and printed and then shipped to us and everything. So, this would be one that would be like maybe next year in the route.
Oh, yeah. Definitely next year. Yes. So as you can see, I'm just going to throw a few little highlights in here on this teapot so you can kind of get a feel of what it will be. I will still be doing more layers. In fact, I may go over it with colored, with watercolor, also transparent watercolor, to darken in and maybe add a little more shading to parts of it. And then I have a blending pencil. Prismacolor makes a blending pencil, and it's just kind of a, I don't know what you would call it's made out of, but you can just kind of go over, and it as you can see, maybe if your screen is big enough, you can kind of see how when I put the pencil on, it's kind of grainy. You kind of see a grain in there, and that's the grain of the paper coming through with the pencil. So the blending pencil kind of takes that and smooths it out, so you'd have much more feel of a, like a ceramic teapot when it's a very smooth surface like that.
Oh, Julie, I think that Village Bookstore image. Oh, yes, that one would be so cute too.
And that has not been a diamond painting yet? I do not know. There's so
No,
many.
No.
Okay. There's so many I lose track. And as I go through my back room here with stacks and stacks of prints, to give you a little bit of history, people that don't know it, would be I did travel to art festivals around the country and sold my prints, and I did that for 42 years. And therefore, I would do bunches of new prints every year and new images, and some images that were never printed. And they were offset prints, which is you go to a commercial printer, and that was the only method at that time to make your reproductions. So you'd have to order your whole run up front. And my basement kind of looked like a huge paper warehouse with just when I moved about 17 or 18 years ago, we had started to switch to digital printing, which is much better quality printing in the long run. The inks and everything is just better. I had to recycle lots of that paper, and I know one stack was like 6 foot high of just stacks of prints, and they all were taken out, and there was many more than that. In fact, I still have stacks of prints in the back room here. So I guess my point is, as I'm going through my back room and my stacks of prints, I keep finding new things that I even have forgotten about that I've done. And so I pull them out, and some of them, sometimes I'll update the dragons' faces and send them off to Diamond Art Club. So there's a lot of artwork to work with here. So you can see now how I've just done a little highlighting there, but it's starting to look like it's kind of a glazed ceramic teapot, kind of getting a bit of feel. And if I want to make it really sparkly, see, I did like a really light pink for the highlights. But if it's a really shiny surface, you probably want to go in and add a little bit of white as a highlight in some areas. It just gives it that little more dimension. And again, all these areas I'm going to smooth more and blend more and such. But I just kind of wanted to give you a feel for what this is going to look like back here.
It does start to be looking like it's got some glaze on it, and shiny.
Yeah, a bit of shine to it. Yes.
Jana wants to know, have you ever suffered with hand, arm, or shoulder issues from years of drawing?
Not really. I've never had shoulder issues or arm issues. Or, fortunately, I guess I come from good stock, because even my mother, that lived to 97 by herself and lived by herself, never had knee problems, hip problems, hand problems, even though by the time she passed away, her fingers were kind of twisted and such. But, she never had any pain with it. And she wrote things and did tiny little, she did her own taxes. So she did all that by hand. So I think I'm just very lucky that it's something that doesn't run in our family. And I've not had issues.
Good genes. Good genes.
I think so.
There you go. Good genes.
sometimes in the winter, my hands will start getting a little bit stiff because of the cold. But a few years ago, I started taking some turmeric just as an anti-inflammatory. You know, it's just a spice. So I take that, and that seems to help keep everything nice and limber and
I hear
not hurting.
turmeric is so good for you. I need to look
Yes.
into that. I've heard
Yeah.
that so many times that turmeric is like almost like a superfood that's so good for you. I mean,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just really takes care of a lot.
It has worked for me. I don't want to get into recommending it for anybody.
Yeah,
'Cause it's not what we're doing here, but I'm
right.
just saying I believe it has helped me. So anyway, okay, so you can see a little highlights there. I think what I'm going to do is jump down here and start working on her eyes. Now I've already drawn in a little bit of white in there, and I'll show you if I can find. I'm always turning around here and digging in my pencil jar, so my voice probably comes and goes a bit from being right next to my camera or to facing away from it. Even the white area of the eyes, I like them bright white, but around the edges, I even do a little bit of shading in there, a little bit of darker shading to kind of make sure the eyeball has a nice shape to it. Now, a little bit of black for this part of the eye. This is where it really starts to come alive there. You can see what she's looking at. And what's kind of fun, of course, this particular piece, it's obvious what she should be looking at and is looking at is the chocolate right in front of her. But sometimes if you're doing a piece that doesn't have something like they're holding, sometimes you're not quite sure which way they should be looking. So I will, with my pencil, I will draw in their eyes looking multi different directions, and just to see which direction is the best way to go. So anyway, there we go. And now I do like blue eyes. My draglings have blue eyes.
I love their blue eyes.
So do a little bit of shading here on the blue. Even this, I like to shade from light to dark. Okay, so you can see now she's got some life and some personality there. She's getting there.
Yeah, she is definitely looking like my chocolate.
Yes, yes. So I'm looking for other colors here. What would I want? How about?
I can't take it. I love that little tongue sticking out.
Well, you know, they get very excited when they see chocolate and sweets, you know. And so she just can't.
It's probably
Yeah.
my all-time favorite thing about your art is the little tiny details that if you you have to stop and you have to notice them, but I mean you just put them in every single one of your paintings, like the little foot's peeking out from
Yeah.
the quilt on Lazy Day and her little
Uh-huh.
tongue sticking out. I mean, it's so much fun to discover all those neat little details that you put in. It's just my favorite part of your art. It's
Oh,
so
thank
fun.
you. Yes.
Mhm.
It's
So
fun.
fun.
Because it gives them so much personality.
Yes.
And you just discover, it's like, when you look at it, you just discover something else every single time you look at you look at it. So that's always fun too.
And you can see how one reason that my pieces take so long is even these very small areas here. I don't just do a streak of blue, around in the eye here. I've used about 3 or 4 different colors or shades of blue, and just keep working it. I just want them to look as real as possible. And then, I do have a habit of losing pencils. I have 2 big, what would you call it? Can or bins, I suppose, of colored pencils here. They're not organized into any particular color grouping. And I am going to sharpen my my blending pencil. So therefore, if I take a color and set it back into this box and dig a little bit, then it buries itself. And when I'm going back looking for it, I have to dig and dig. So I'm using the blending pencil here to just kind of blend those blue areas. And if I would have done my homework, I could tell you exact name of those parts of the eye. But
Crafty Rabbit, I bet that's awesome. I'll have to start doing that, using A/B drills for their eyes.
I hope you do a better job than I do, Brandy. I've done that. And Crafty Rabbit, I may need a lesson because I tried doing eyes one time. It was not on a Spangler. Tried doing my entire eye one time in ABs, and the unfortunately the person looked possessed. I had to take some out. I was like, okay, this is really scary at this point. I don't know. I don't think this person is supposed to be possessed. So let me correct this.
mm-hmm. Okay, so you can see she now has some personality and she's going for her chocolate. I think now I'm going to go down to, this is the dark purple. I love dark purple. It's a nice deep accent color. And go down to these cherries on the bottom here. I love to jump around the painting too. I just go from, like, say, the eyes to the cherries to the teapot. It doesn't matter to me. I just look around and go, I think I feel like working on that right now. And eventually it all comes together. It just takes a while.
Brandy, these lives need to come with a warning that when you get out of the Randal Spangler live with Mystery of Diamonds, you will be hungry. You will want sweets, chocolate. That just needs to come with a warning. You know, you're going to be hungry.
Oh yeah, I already look. I planned ahead of time. I have my Reese's cup that is sitting here so that it's ready for me. I haven't even eaten dinner, but it's just okay. I'm going to do my chocolate first because I see these foods and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. Now I want some cupcakes and I don't have any.
I may be sending Marlon to the store. I need some chocolate chip cookies, please, or some cupcakes or something.
I just had a chunk of chocolate right before I came down here.
Nice.
Now, what's your favorite type of chocolate? Do you like dark chocolate, milk chocolate?
I like about any chocolate. I think I prefer dark chocolates, actually. Yes. In fact, I went on this kind of kick of unsweetened chocolate even. If you go to, what was it, kind of a specialty store, a Whole Foods or something like that, they have all these different brands of chocolate bars. And you can get some of them that are 100% cocoa. They always put the percentage on the bars.
Oh, that's a lot.
And it is. And they're extremely chocolatey. So all you need is a little bitty chunk, and it's just intense chocolate. It's wonderful.
Oh, Michelle wants to know, are you self-taught or from a school of art?
I took art classes through all of my schooling from grade school on, and I just always loved it. My teachers, I think because I liked it so much, my teachers gave me special attention, I do believe, but particularly my high school teacher. She was wonderful. And but I always knew I would be an artist. So I just draw all the time.
I've definitely got some kids like that. They even draw on their notes and their homework and I'm like, and they're really good. It's
yeah.
They're constantly drawing. I've got one that I have to remind him constantly, I need you to do your assignment. Stop drawing on that, please. I hate doing that. It hurts my soul because I love what he's drawing, but at the same time, he's doing it instead of the work.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to do it instead of the work. You do it along with it. It's very therapeutic for me to draw. I do enjoy it. So.
Yeah, everybody's saying they got their chocolate ready. Some of them got an open face sandwich.
Oh.
One person already ate Oreos.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really particular, if it's chocolate, and I do like dark chocolate, and I know that the higher percent of cacao,
Mm-hmm.
the more bitter that it is because it has
Yeah.
less of the sugar.
Right.
And sometimes I just love it. I used to be one that when my grandmother, you're not supposed to eat the baking chocolate. I mean, because it's just so bitter, I would sneak in. I used to love to eat the bakery chocolate.
Oh Lord, no. Too bitter for me. I need the sugar-laden chocolate.
Now, some of these custom special, well, I don't know what you call them, gourmet chocolate bars, even the ones that are 100% cocoa, um, uh, will not be as dark and bitter as the baking chocolate that I remember from kids when my mother and grandparents would bake with it. That stuff was very strong and very bitter.
Oh yeah, that
I
one's
don't
very
know.
bitter. I still love the flavor of it though a little bit. You
Yes,
couldn't eat
yes,
much of it. You could only eat this little tiny piece because it was so bitter.
yes, yes.
But I still would sneak it and everything.
I still to this day can't eat dark chocolate because it gives me migraines. I have to eat
Oh,
milk chocolate only. Now, and I feel bad because I know that the dark chocolate is supposed to be, in moderation, like everything,
yeah.
but it's supposed to be good for you. But I can't have
That's
it.
interesting.
I'll get a
Yeah.
migraine. Yeah.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Well, I can still have milk chocolate. Believe me, I don't. I'm not missing out.
Well, goodness, guys, not only is Randall making us hungry with his sweets, but then looking at what you guys are eating, someone's got cooked tater tot casserole. Look, that's
Oh
making,
my!
that sounds good.
Well, I love
Mm.
tater tot casserole.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my!
Carolyn's eating a 72% cacao with cranberry, orange, and honey granules.
Oh, now that sounds good.
I love orange chocolate.
No, Lee, keep the dark chocolate fountain because you still have the milk chocolate fountain. Kara can eat out of that one.
Yeah, I can eat out of that one. Others might like the dark chocolate fountain. No, we're not gonna mess with the snacks for the live. I like the snacks.
You always have something here for everybody.
That's right.
You can see here I'm putting in, I'm drawing the scales. I've gone to a dark blue, an indigo blue, and I'm just drawing the scales and I make them go, with the direction of the arm. The scales are going that way, so you kind of have to squeeze them together as the arm turns and keep the scales going to make them flow on down the arms of the draglings. And then after I get them all drawn in, then I can go back and highlight a few of them, which will kind of give more dimension to their bodies and the shapes of their arms and such.
Oh, y'all are so making. Someone says they like dark chocolate with chili pepper. And
Ooh.
chocolate chip cannolis, those are some of my favorites.
Oh.
Well, and I've seen people put espresso or coffee in a chocolate, like a chocolate cake mix or a chocolate dish to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. It's supposed to really enhance it, which I found interesting.
I think it would be funny to see the draglings, since they come through. Didn't you say they come through like mirrors to
Yes.
I think it would be funny to see them come through mirrors to different parts of the world since the chocolate is so different and different. Like if they go to Mexico, you've got the spicy chocolate and like they're little dressed like in little, little Mexican gear, little sombreros.
That would be fun. No, I've never had the chocolate with the chili.
Swiss chocolate, all kinds of different German chocolate.
Oh, I've definitely had, when I went to Mexico, I definitely had the chocolate because they took us for ice cream and I asked for chocolate ice cream. I just had no idea they put this red powder on top of it. And here I was thinking it was like, oh, I don't know, maybe cinnamon or chocolate, chocolate cocoa. And no, it wasn't. No, it was chili powder that they put on top of that ice cream.
I've not heard of them doing that. Was it good?
I don't have a very good tolerance for spice level.
Randy does not like spicy at all.
Okay. Okay.
I was just glad that the ice cream was cold because my mouth was on. And I mean, it's something that, and I understand it's that cold and hot, spicy, sweet, all that combination. But woo, it was a lot for me. And a cannoli, it's really cool. It's this cool pastry with ricotta cheese, especially when they put the chocolate chips inside of it. Mm.
Oh. Okay, you're right. We're all going to be starving by the time we get done with this tonight.
This live, I know.
I've got to go up and get into the chocolate again.
Sending Marlon is the bakery open?
Someone wants to know, do the Draglins have a favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe?
Oh, I never thought about that. A favorite recipe. I don't know. As a kid, of course, my mother always made Toll House chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where I really started developing my love of chocolate chip cookies. And she wouldn't make them enough. So I learned how to make them myself. So when I wanted chocolate chip cookies, I just made them when I was a kid. So that's the main recipe I know of.
I'm sorry, Christine, for messing up how to say ricotta. I know I said it wrong, so I apologize. Yvonne says that she thinks that'd be cool. Draglins traveling the world. I think that would be so cool too. Oh, I just lost my chat. No.
They are kind of getting around the world because of Diamond Art Club also.
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing how many people from other countries are doing this.
You've got people from all over the world. I would even imagine right now in this chat, and people that just absolutely love the Dragling. So I bet it would thrill them to be able to, especially if they were in, like their native attire, or like look where they're from, because then it would make them be like, ah.
Mm-hmm. But as you notice, the Draglings don't wear much clothing.
No.
They occasionally do things. In fact, I have a frame. I like to pick up odd frames at estate sales and such, which I've mentioned before. And I have a frame that is kind of wrapped in leather and has little silver emblems on the front of it. It's a very Western frame, kind of like the Wild West. And I've been wanting to do a cowboy Dragling.
Excuse me. I am from the great state of Texas. That would be lovely.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Haven't done it yet, but I'm saving that frame for a little cowboy Dragling.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, if you need chocolate chip cookies, be like me. Go to Walmart. Now I would just.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it is unique to see the Draglings in clothes. Like that's why I think fresh powder. I love that one. I keep going.
Oh, with
back.
the little sweater, yes.
Yes, with the sweater and the stocking cap trailing behind him. I just love it. Yeah.
Well, part of that, of course, the sweater indicates, cold, obviously, right. and the hat flowing behind him, even though he's probably in the kitchen with all the spilled flour and sugar, really is a way to show movement in a painting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm working on fresh powder, and that is just that little hat blowing in the breeze is just too precious.
I love it. But again, it's so fun because you rarely see the Draglings with clothes. So it's when you see them, it's so like the one that you did for Easter with the bunny suit.
Oh yes. Lord. Well, now the people that are working on Santa's surprise, I mean, the Dragling is pretty much covered up with a Santa suit,
Yeah. So it's always fun.
If you still wanted to, like the Dragons could still, they don't necessarily have to be enclosed, but like their background could be,
Yes.
the background of the place.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And
yeah, definitely. That could be like a little Eiffel Tower in the background or something,
yeah.
or Big Ben or whatever. Yes. Yes. Therefore, gosh, I could take a trip to Paris, which I've never been. I've never been to.
Oh,
I've always wanted to travel over there, and I could do that and take a picture of the Eiffel Tower and call it a business trip.
that's
Yes.
true. Look at there.
Write
That
it
would be
off, Randall. Write it
That's
off.
tax
right.
deductible. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
I
All
need
right,
to-
Brandy, we are at 10 minutes out. Should we start our drawings?
Okay. Man, I get so caught up in this, it goes by so
It
fast.
does. It does.
Okay, so I guess what we'll start with is oh no, go back over here. So since I combined the start and week 1 progress, that's what we're going to go based off. So the numbers go up to 413.
Uh-huh.
But let me go ahead. So let me reiterate what we have to give away. So we have a pin from KJ. Is it KJ Artistic? I think it's KJ Artistic
Treasures.
Treasures. So we have a DP pin from them. We have a pin from O'Brien, O'Brien pin, custom turning pins.
Hmm?
I'm trying to type it down. And then we have a $15 gift card or gift code to DP with Sparklers. Oh my goodness, why did it erase on me? Let's see. So $15 gift card or gift code from DP with Sparklers. We have and this one, she really surprised us on Kara's live last Monday. Kokisha from Butterfly Kisses, each week, plus the grand prize, is doing a bundle. That means it's a tumbler and a notebook. Like that just
Wow.
blows my brain.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
And then we have, let's see, I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. And then we have the $50 gift card from DAC.
And I want to say thanks to everyone that donates for prizes. That's just amazing that everyone does that.
We have amazing businesses.
Really.
We really do. So guys, please, I am telling you right now. So KJ Artistic Treasures, O'Brien Custom Turning Pins, DP with Sparklers, Butterfly Kisses, and Diamond Art Club, of course, please show them love, 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 love. And Alyssa is being sweet enough there to put the links to those businesses. So thank you so very much. Okay. So the first one we're going to give away is the KJ Artistic Pins.
Okay. You need a number.
Yes, need a number.
Okay. 398.
398 is Mary Ann Garrett Nance. Mary Ann Garrett Nance.
Congratulations.
Brandy, do you want me to be writing these down for you?
I'm putting it, yes, just in case my thing deletes, but I'm also putting it into the computer.
Okay, well, if you're at work tomorrow and I can get those names down, hang on, let me run and get a pen. Go ahead and keep drawing. I'll catch up.
All right, hold on. I'm putting it in the computer just real quick so that I don't, I'm putting it in the winners group. Okay, so Mary Ann Garrett Nance. I'm just curious if she's in the chat. I have no idea.
How do you spell Nance?
Nance, yes.
Garrett?
Garrett, and then Mary space Ann.
Okay, and she won the KJ pen?
KJ Artistic Treasures pen, yes.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, next is the O'Brien pen, the diamond painting pen from O'Brien Custom
Okay.
Turnings.
Okay. Number 276.
276. That is Maricor Hernandez.
Congratulations, Maricor.
Maricor Hernandez.
Sorry, I'm riding and walking at the same time, which is hard for me. Okay.
Yeah, luckily for me, I'm just copying and pasting over here.
Okay.
I just got to take away the color when I do it because that looks all messed up. All right. Our third one is the $15 gift code with DP with Sparklers. Now, whoever does win this, I need to say this because this is very specific. With everybody else, you can send us, we need your email address and your physical address. With the DP with Sparklers, we need your email address. We also need you to email Tima because she wants to get an email from you and she wants to get an email from us.
And she is the only one that you will have to do that on. And if you email either Brandy or I, we'll put a link to the email. That's for tax purposes. So that's why.
And it's pretty easy. You can either message me or Kara on Messenger, or you can email us. I think both of ours are pretty easy. She's the principal painter at gmail.com, and I'm mystery of diamonds at gmail.com.
Yep.
Hey, Mary Ann, looks like she's in the chat. Whoop, whoop, Mary Ann, you got you a pen.
Yay. Hi, Darla.
Hello, Darla. All right, so we are going for the $15 gift card with DP with Sparklers.
And that would be number 132.
132. All right, 132. This is hilarious. This is hilarious because she just got in the chat. Darla Smith.
I love it. Oh my God.
You just won a $15 gift code from DP with Sparklers. That is amazing.
Mary Ann's going, I'm here. I know, Mary Ann. Congratulations.
So now I just need to Darla Smith. Let's see. Let me copy that. Darla Smith. All right. And our next prize is for Butterfly Kisses. That is the tumbler and notebook, you lucky people.
Okay, and that will be number 66.
Number 66. Okay, that is this person's working on my favorite canvas. They're working on Eldar's Secret, and they're the only one working on it. Barbara Lump. I have no idea how to say that, so I'm so sorry if I butchered it.
Is it Lampe?
Lumpe.
Okay. Yay.
Hey, congratulations, Barbara.
Yes.
I think that is so awesome that you're getting a tumbler and one of the notebooks.
Yep.
Oh, lucky. I don't know if they're in the chat or not, but all right. Are y'all ready for our absolute final? The final prize for tonight is the $50 gift card from DAC. And that one I definitely.
So how many numbers can I go up to?
Barbara's here. Hi, Barbara. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, Barbara.
Okay, so we've got all the way from number 1 till 413.
Okay. I try to do one from each group of 100. So let's do number 410.
Ooh.
410. I am curious. I swear I've seen her name tonight, but maybe not. Michelle Morris Campbell. Michelle Morris Campbell, are you in the chat? You don't have to be to win, but I'm just curious because you won the $50 gift card from DHC.
Congratulations.
I'm so jealous.
That's a great
It's been so neat that so many winners have been in the chat.
I know. So we've had Mary Ann's in the chat, Barbara's in the chat, Dana's in the chat. So the only one's Maricor's not here, and I don't know.
You mean Darla? You mean Darla, right? Darla.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
What did I say?
There she is. She is here. Michelle. Yay!
She's been working and lurking on her canvas. Well, congratulations, girl.
I love it when winners are in the chat. It's so fun. Yay!
It is. It is.
What did I call Darla? What did I call her? Yeah, I thought I called her Darla, but maybe not. I apologize. All right, I forgot to write down. Let me write down her in the chat. So that means everybody except Maricor was here. That is fun. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
And Brandy, just let me know if you're going to post in Draglings and Books these winners, or you want me to, because I got them all down too. So if it will help you if I do it, I will be happy to do that.
It would greatly help me, just because I got to go back to work tomorrow until, if my grandbaby's being born, then I'm leaving my school. But
I got news for everybody. If Brandy's daughter goes into labor, she's out. Like out. Do not call. Do not write. Just for a little bit. But she is off. Off the grid for a while.
Oh yeah, I sat there. It was funny. I told my assistant principal. I said, "Okay, here's the deal. My daughter's fixing to have her baby. And if she calls me and I'm at work, I'm going to be calling y'all going, y'all better get someone in my classroom and you better get them now because I'm leaving. So you need to get someone in here
now
because I am heading out. I think I even need to make me, I think I've already decided I need to make me a little go thing where I can put my, some sort of craft. I don't know that I can take a big canvas, but I'll take something.
Yeah,
that's right.
Jasmine has a go bag. You need a grandma go bag. Yes,
I do. I need it because I'm going to be going and.
Right, that's right. We're on baby watch and Draglings and Books. So when it happens, I'm sure Brandy will call me and I will make a post in Draglings and Books. So it could happen at any time. We will have a baby dragling during season of Spangler. Will that not be fun?
Yeah, see, Darla said I did say darling. Yay! Because that's what she heard. I was like, okay, thank God. All right, so let me put everybody back on the thing. Can't believe this was just.
And guys, I will get this posted tomorrow morning. So just check. And if anyone knows Maricor, just let her know. But I will post it in Draglings and Books. And also, y'all spread the word. This is how we're going to do it every single week. Brandy and Randal will be announcing the winners. And then the next day, we will post the winners in the Draglings and Books group so that people that may not be able to make a live, we understand life happens and everything else, you can look there. So please refer anyone that says, oh my gosh, I didn't make the live or something happened, to go there and they'll can see the winners.
Plus, if you want to see what Randal did and you did miss the live, you can always just, click on the link and you can still watch it in replay. The other thing is I will make sure before I go to work tomorrow, I will post the week 2 progress picture thread for you to post in. Guys, it will close on Saturday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please have your progress pictures in before 10 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday.
All right.
Same time every week. It will not change.
So there's the progress to this point. In 1 week's time, it's progressed a lot. And I'll be figuring out a lot of these cupcake colors this week so I can start drawing them in and getting shading and then all of that in there.
I see you started some blueberries, huh?
I know. Yeah. I got a question for you quickly, though. Are the cupcake liners going to have little decorations?
Well, I've always just seen cupcake liners as ribbed. I don't know what else is available.
Well, they have different ones, but I mean, ribbed is perfect.
I know they come in colors. So I thought I'd have them in colors anyway.
Oh,
If he makes it too detailed, it's going to be hard for DAC to render it too.
well, that is true. That is true.
Cupcakes.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I mean, this day always goes by so fast. It's just like, and I get so engrossed watching him. That's why I can't diamond paint or craft or do anything while he's on the live because I'm too busy staring at what he's doing and wanting to be right there with them draglings. But thank you guys always for tuning in and for showing Randall the love that y'all do, because that means a lot. That's the whole reason that we do this, is because we love his artwork and we want to show him how much that we appreciate all his effort and love the land that he has created for us. And thank you, as always, Kara, my bestie, for doing this with me. And Randall, I honestly can't thank you enough for coming on every week and doing this with us.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I'm really loving working on this piece. I just love the colors and I love all the cupcakes. And so anyway, thanks everyone for watching.
All right. So you got anything that you want to say, Kara, before we head out?
Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. And this is always so fun. I love this time.
I do too. So thank you guys so much. And I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until the next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Time for chocolate.
Yay!